Good morning, friends, and welcome to After GMS. We are live here on the WFMY News 2 Facebook page, and so glad to see some of you hopping on our feed to join our conversations as you begin this Friday of your Memorial Day weekend. I'm Megan Maleris alongside Stacey Spivey and Terrain Kirksey. And people want to know what the Memorial Day weekend forecast is looking like, Terrain, so take it away.
All right, let's talk about it really quickly here. We'll see warm and muggy conditions through the day today. You know what, I'm going to call it hot. Temperatures in the upper 80s, that's hot. It's going to be a warm day, a hot day today. We will see the chance of a couple of pop-up showers and storms through the afternoon, and that chance of rain increases through the evening. A few of the storms that we see later on could be on the strong side. They could produce some gusty wind, a lot of rain, a lot of lightning where they do develop. So we'll watch radar carefully for you through the evening. Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley will be here this evening watching that for you. And then Saturday, the front doesn't clear out the area. So it'll still kind of be hanging around. We'll see some shower activity for Saturday. Sunday looks to be downright chilly. We're going to see one of those Piedmont wedge type of weather setups where we get that cool air going down the spine of the mountains, and that's going to keep temperatures in the 60s. I put 65 for the high temperature. It could be cooler than that, so we'll watch that for you as well. Short-lived cool down because it's warm again for Monday, and Monday's going to be absolutely beautiful, it looks like, with relatively low humidity for this time of the year. Highs only in the 70s before it gets hot again later next week.
And we're going to stick with weather for our first talker this morning. We know many people do have plans this Memorial Day weekend and maybe trying to head out of town tonight. So tell us the questions that you have about the forecast tonight and as things cool down for the weekend. And Terrain, we actually already got one question in, so I'll go ahead and find it for you. But it says, Crystal is going backpacking in Pilot Mountain and camping. So what can she expect for that area?
For this evening, we'll have a pretty good chance of scattered showers and storms. For Saturday, I think there'll be a little bit of a drizzle activity, some showers around, kind of one of those cloudy days. It'll still probably be a warm day. We still could make it into not only the mid to upper 70s, a few spots might make a run at 80 if we do see a little bit more sunshine than we're expecting. Sunday is the cool day. Low to mid 60s is what we're thinking right now up there, especially as you go up in elevation, up Pilot Mountain, 50s at the summit, probably is what we're looking at there. And then Monday is going to be the nicest weather day for the holiday weekend as far as sunshine, temperatures kind of warm but not out of control, and the humidity shouldn't be out of control either.
All right, that's great. We are seeing already some questions about something we mentioned on the Good Morning Show that we'll talk about in just a few minutes because it also pertains to you, Terrain. But let's stick with weather for just a minute because, as we know, people are still planning their weekends. I have a question. We have a wedding to go to on Sunday. It's a little bit west of us in Charlotte. The wedding's in the evening. At first, earlier this week, Terrain, it was looking like a really nice day, and I was so excited for the couple getting married because I believe the ceremony's outside. What kind of forecast do you think they're going to expect?
I think it's going to be cooler than what they probably planned for in late May for sure. So sorry about that. But it doesn't look like there's going to be a washout or anything of that nature. You know, we're talking about on Sunday maybe drizzle, maybe a passing light shower, just kind of a cloudy and gloomy. And when you get down there to Charlotte, sometimes they're just on the edge of the what we call the wedge. And so if things can warm up enough across South Carolina, that may erode the bottom edge of that wedge, that cloud cover enough where it might end up being a much better day down there than what we're going to see up here in the Piedmont. It's one of those things we're just going to have to kind of watch and see. Sometimes, well, almost all the time, the forecast models have a really hard time with determining where that wedge is going to set up. Usually we are putting the wedge in the forecast before the models pick up on that. So the last couple of days we've been kind of looking at, oh, it might happen, and now the models are kind of getting on board with this happening as well. So I think it's going to be a relatively cool day. I put 65, but that's just because I didn't want to, be too bullish on the forecast. But it really could end up only being 62 or 63, maybe a little less than that.
I mean, kind of ironic because we've been so hot, unseasonably hot this week in the 90s for a stretch of days. And now on the weekend when many people do like to enjoy those outdoor plans, either go to the pool, go to a Memorial Day tribute at one of the local veterans memorials. Yeah, going to be a different kind of forecast than what we've been experiencing.
Yeah, and actually Wanda just asked a question. She said she wants to cook out Sunday instead of Monday. So will she be able to in Burlington, or is Monday going to be the better option?
If you like sunshine, I'd probably wait till Monday. If you like me and will barbecue in pretty much any type of weather, you'll be fine on a Sunday. It'll be cooler for sure. So that might be a good thing if you're going to be doing something like, grilling only takes a little bit of time. If you're going to barbecue or you're outside most of the day, if you like cooler weather, then Sunday might be the day for you. You won't get too warm out there in the sun.
All right, great questions. You can keep them coming. Taran might be able to respond to a few more on our feed here as we get to our morning headlines. So let's start with this. A sad story out of Rockingham County. The FAA will now investigate a deadly plane crash. It happened last night in a field near the Shiloh Airport in Stoneville. First responders say the plane was in flames when they arrived. Officials say the pilot was the only person on board, and sadly he passed away. Right now, investigators are not sure what might have caused this crash. The federally supported mass vaccine site in Greensboro at the mall is officially closed. The clinic inside and outside the Four Seasons Town Center gave shots for 3 months. In all, nearly 144,000 doses, including mine, went into arms there. Demand was high to start, but slowed down as the weeks went on. The last day, yesterday, had approximately 750 people who got vaccinated, including many high school students. In your national headlines overnight, U.S. Senate lawmakers called a recess before voting on a proposal to establish a January 6th commission and investigation of the deadly Capitol riots. Republican leaders opposed the measure, saying Senate committees and the Department of Justice are already conducting investigations. Memorial Day weekend is here in the Triad, a time to honor servicemen and women who have paid the ultimate price for our freedom. Several Triad organizers will host tribute events during this holiday weekend and on Monday. To find one happening close to you, you can text the word honor to 336-379-5775. We'll text you back a link to a list of Memorial Day events. We know many of you use this holiday weekend as a way to spend time with friends and families. You can expect North Carolina beaches to be busy. Look at this gorgeous live view of Wrightsville Beach this morning. What a great day to be there.
Well, this next conversation, a little bittersweet for us. This is Taran's last after GMS. He's off to a new opportunity next week, but before he leaves, we wanted to share some of our favorite memories from the last few years. And first, I gotta show you this picture, Taran. I believe this was the first time we ever worked a Saturday GMS together.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know if you remember this, but the very first time I ever did a GMS show on the weekend by myself without somebody else, it was with you.
Oh.
And I remember that weekend because I was so nervous because it was my first show and you're just so laid back and it was so great. And and I know we're gonna keep talking about it, but you really have become such a great friend to me, and I'm going to miss you so much. I'm not going to let my pregnancy hormones get to me, but I know this is not goodbye. We're going to see each other again one day, and oh gosh, I'm still in denial about it all.
Yeah, Taran, I know we can only talk for a few seconds on the Good Morning Show. We were running out of time, but now, it's fair game. Sorry, producers, if we go long, because we have a lot to say about you. Throughout the years I've worked with you on the Good Morning Show, you have been a constant source of not only a great colleague, but also friendship. We have gotten to know you on a lot of different levels, and we've connected with your realness, your authenticity, the times you accidentally, like this morning, wear tennis shoes in the middle of the newscast because you forget to put your dress shoes on, all the times you have regaled us with your barbecue stories, and your love of animals and everything that makes you you. Everybody's already mentioning your sense of humor. You have a dry sense of humor that has the ability to make people laugh out loud. I remember that time recently we were doing a story on favorite books, and you so seriously looked at the camera and said, I know a story about a very hungry caterpillar. Everybody just busted out. The stuff that you say is so funny. It just makes you you. You're an awesome person, but mostly I'll remember your passion for weather and protecting people from Mother Nature. There was a time, I think it was a couple years ago, when we had tornado warnings in the Triad, and you and our chief meteorologist were on the air for a couple hours straight because we had warning after warning. And afterward, the emails flooded in thanking you for your coverage. And I remember one email from a mother She said that during that whole ordeal, her kids were home alone. She was out somewhere else, and she told them to turn on the TV and listen to you, and you walked them through what to do. You talked to them in a way that they could understand and got to safety. And so that is just a true testament of what kind of person you are and how much you care about this community.
Yeah, and we actually do want to show you a message from Tracy McCain, who sent this in from maternity leave.
Hey Triad, it's Tracy.
And Josiah.
We wanted to say that we are going to miss you terribly. So sorry that you're leaving us. We've enjoyed working with you, at least I have professionally. For Josiah, it's been, more about his interest in science and math and weather, and we know that you have always encouraged him, and I appreciate you for that. And I definitely will remember that, for years to come, and I'm sure Josiah will too. So Josiah, did you want to say something?
Yes. You two are the stars. Thank you for helping Mommy work, and thank you for helping you to know what all the weathers are. And please make sure that you guys know everything that you guys know. We're sad that you're leaving, but we'll miss you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Triad clearly leaves an impression on even our youngest News 2 viewers. The other day, my husband let our son Christian watch Mommy's new newscast, and he was particularly fascinated by Triad's weather report. If you could hear him, he goes, ooh, and tries to mimic you pointing at the green screen. So maybe future meteorologist on our hands whom you've inspired throughout your time here.
Oh, man. Just anybody that knows me knows that I'm very low key and I don't like to make a fuss at all. I don't talk about the good things or the bad things most of the time that are going on. But seeing the maybe the little bit of an impact that I've had, especially seeing Josiah just over the years, who's always loved weather. That really kind of cuts to the heart of me. And then the I don't know if I ever saw that email from the mom about the kids that were home alone. These and I'm not even like an emotional person like that. I don't think I am. Maybe I am. But the thing about me, I didn't get into television because I wanted to, be recognized when I go out, or I wanted to be famous or anything like that. I love weather and I love helping people, and when the weather's bad, that's when I really feel like I'm trying to help as much as I can. So hopefully, while I've been here, I've been able to maybe help you and your family when the weather's bad, and I really hope that as life goes on and as life continues, that we just try to be nice to people. I know I always talk a lot about that, but even the 4 years that I've been here, there have been ups and downs, of course, and weather seems to be the best kind of, or I guess, reflection of life sometimes. There have been ups and downs in life for me as well. Some of the downs have been my fault, some of them not. Some of the ups have been my fault. Other times I've just been lucky, and so, I know I'm rambling, but I'm just thankful for the opportunities that I've had to come into your home. I'm thankful for the opportunities that I've had to make friends, not only here, but over the course of my entire career. I've been doing TV weather for about 10 years, and this is probably, you never say never, but I doubt that I will be at least working in a full-time capacity as a meteorologist again. I've decided to pursue again an opportunity outside of TV that I'm certainly looking forward to. But we've been through a lot over the past few years, especially I know the last year has been really rough for a lot of folks. And so I hope that maybe by me being a little silly sometimes or you know, or whatever, maybe has helped you, because, you know, there have been days where it's been hard for me, and just the purpose of trying to entertain other people when the weather's quiet has helped me through some hard times as well. So, you know, I'm just thankful. I mean, I don't know what else to say but that.
Well, we are so thankful for you. I'm just an emotional mess right now. Duran, you know, you have been such a bright light in such a trying year, and for me personally, just being able to come to you for advice or whatever, you know, I feel like whenever I first came here and we started working together, we had a lot in common, being kind of from, you know, Arkansas and Alabama. Yeah, we just had a lot in common, and we just had an ultimate an instant connection as friends. And you know, I'm just sitting here just like crying because I'm gonna miss you so much. And you've just, every time on the Good Morning Show, if there's something serious or something hard, you always just like turn it around and make it a happy experience and a happy moment. And I mean, I'm not doing good with words right now because I'm such an emotional mess. But you know, it's going to be hard not having you here. But we are so excited for you and what's coming next.
And Triad, you're so relatable. You can put complicated subjects like weather in terms that everybody can understand. And I know throughout the years you've been huge into demonstrations. We've done some Weather Wednesday verifies together, and the props that you would bring in to explain these crazy complicated weather scenarios would help us relate to them, and it would make so much sense. And so I hope you are continuing in your next endeavor some capacity to be able to do that kind of teaching that you do so well.
Yeah, you know, I hope so. I will let you in on this secret. Some of those props I just walked around and borrowed off of people's desks, maybe without asking, but I put them back. I returned it the way I found it. So thank you to the people in
that is
across the station who may have noticed that maybe something was a little askew when they came in the morning. Well, that's because I put it back.
That is so you. Such a Triad comment. Stacey, we are seeing compliment after compliment and story after story of how much our friend Triad Kirksey has touched the lives of all of our viewers.
Oh yeah, I mean, Triad, if you have a second to like go and read through all of these, because I'm not going to have the time to, you should, because it is so sweet seeing everything. Let's see. Bobby says, good luck, Triad. Scott says that his favorite Triad memory is when you say, put on your helmet, sayings. Sharon loves your priorities, your calm and sensibility. He's a wise guy in a good way, she said. Let's see. Kimberly says, we will miss you, Triad. Bobby is sorry that you're leaving. Dwayne enjoyed working with you as a WFMY weather spotter. Sabrina is sorry to see you go. And Nadine said, I'm so sad but grateful to have seen you on After GMS.
We love you so much, Triad, and we wish you so much luck in your future endeavors, you and your wife and the dogs, and we hope you come back to visit.
Oh, definitely. Okay. North Carolina is a beautiful place for sure, and the Piedmont, definitely a place that will always have a piece of my heart for sure.
Well, why don't you give us one final Triad forecast on After GMS?
All right, let's look at it. Here we go. Hot, a few showers and storms this afternoon, this evening. Cooler, some rain Saturday, and just obscenely cold on Sunday for late May standards. So temperatures only in the 60s. And then comfortable for Memorial Day, and then just downright hot and sticky and just sweaty for the middle to the end of next week. There you go.
Short and sweet, just the way you like
it.
Yep. Oh my gosh. I mean, people still, I mean, Triad, Charlotte says, no, Triad, don't go. Kimberly loves your personality. I mean, what does it mean to you to see all these viewers? I know that it has to just be so meaningful.
It means so much. You know, we it means a lot. You know, there's so much bad and negativity in the world. I'm gonna get on my soapbox. I'll try not to though. But just remember, you know, like I said, I'm probably done with TV, at least on a full-time capacity forever. So I'm going to speak my piece right here. You know, there's so much negativity, and you know what, I get it. There's a lot going on, and emotions run high with different things. But please keep in mind, and that not only goes for my colleagues here, but even the other stations around town, and really just any local station that you're watching. The people that work here work so hard. Not only the people in front of the camera, but sometimes more so the people behind the camera. So hard to just inform you and let you know what's happening around town, around the country, and around this big blue marble that we call Earth. They're your neighbors. If there's something going on, it's affecting them too. You know, if there's a snow event and you see them on TV, they've had to risk their safety to try to get to the station sometimes to let you know about that. Or if, like when we had the gas issue, that was affecting us too, you know. So please show folks kindness, and it's not just people that work to you, not just that, but just people everywhere that you come across. Like, we all have different worldviews. I get that, you know, but that's no excuse not to just show basic human decency to one another, even if you disagree with different things. Okay, you know, people are not getting together and be like, well, we need to show this one point of view. No, I can speak for local stations. I don't know what's happening national stuff, but local stations, they work so hard to try to give you the truth of the matter. And if it's something that doesn't have just a black and white, this is the fact type of situation, then give you multiple perspectives, okay? And so I'm gonna end with that soapbox, and so if that upsets you, I'm sorry, you can send it to my email address, which won't be active in a few days anyway, so I won't care. It'll be fine, you know? So again, you know, just show each other love and as you go about your day and the rest of your life, and understand that this is just a blessing to just be walking around or just be breathing on Earth each and every day, and don't take that for granted, you know, wasting time being mean to other folks.
Well, Triad, you are a blessing, and in the words of Paula, I think she really sums it up. You can tell that you're a meteorologist for the love of it, not the notoriety or fame. Your realness is what draws everyone to you. You will truly be missed. God bless you and your family in your new endeavors.
Love you.
We want to end, you know, after GMS by looking back on some of our happy memories with you, Triad, and how you brought so much joy to so many lives and entertained us all, but also kept us educated. So we are going to miss you, and we hope that all of you guys have a wonderful and safe Memorial Day weekend.
This is the best of our Triad courtesy.
It's wonderful. I'm excited. You should be excited too.
Thank you, Triad.
No one else is excited.
I'm excited.
All right, good. You got to get up and going. It's all a mental thing.
And you can snap with both fingers?
No, what happens is I just fake this one. I'm really doing this. Yeah, I can't do it.
Get Triad dancing. You have to see this.
And I stop as soon as we get on camera. And I
But
walk
it was
off.
like this.
When we remember them, which is the key.
true, that's true.
That's the point.
Yeah, you know, and I don't have a transition. It's just hot out there, okay? You know, I pumpkin pie is terrible. Let's start with that. Sweet potato pie is much better. Just think about it. When you make pumpkin pie, I'm gonna get it into the camera to really talk to you. I can't get with that.
Like, what would you really tell your boss?
I think my boss is wonderful. And
Oh yeah, bring on the gummy bears.
can't wait.
Making Triad's day sounds very
Yes!
I mean,
oh my God.
But we are watching. Oh, hold on. That was my alarm. Sorry about that.
The only way I'll be traveling this year is if Jesus and Dr. Fauci say it's safe. Triad, stay with me here. Stay with me. It is probably the best comment I've seen.
I'm gonna get it together. I'm sorry. That's funny.
Stay with me.
I'm sorry. All right.
The best of GMS. So, Triad, do the honors.
All right. This I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I forgot.
That's my Tell Me Something Good. Triad always bringing the laughs on the Good Morning Show.